there folks, it's Kikoskia here and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, and when last we left off, we're now working with Curran of Dunbert Row on an investigation that he's interested in, but doesn't have the time or resources to look into himself. There are people that have gone missing, 3 of them, in the last 3 weeks. And after talking to the people that reported these disappearances, it seems like they're disappearing in regular intervals. And all 3 of them pointed towards the troupe performing in the middle of Copperlane. So let's go say hello to Lumdala and ask them carefully about the disappearances. We don't want to raise our voice too much. We don't want to draw attention to the fact that we're asking questions. We just want to prod at this a little. I have sailed from the shores of the Empire to the grace of traded words with the hardy people of Nazitak and blows with the fearsome Omar of Rotai. Why, I've even set eyes on them, make folk and live to tell the tale. What? Only looked at them? None would dare more. Well, look now. There's one behind you. The lights have come on. Aye!
I'm here.
Hello.
Good day to you.
I really should spend this time getting into character. I was wondering if a woman named Cora was part of your group. I can't say I recognize the name. She suddenly seems focused on the length of her fingernails. That's odd. Her sister said she was part of the Revel of Stars. Maybe, but what should I know about it? My work requires great focus and attention. She flicks her fingertips in frustration. I don't have time to coach every young amateur who joins our troupe for a week. I suppose I can spare a moment for a fan, though. I'm looking for Kendall. Apparently he joined your group. No experience, terrible actor. Sound familiar? She narrows her silvered eyes. I'm not sure who this Kendall is, or why you would malign our talent, but rest assured that we have a process for evoking a satisfying performance from even the most inexperienced of players. Oli said his friend Lendry was last seen with you. Lumdala lets out a big laugh. That drunk Renondra's gift. Men flatter themselves when it comes to the attentions of a beautiful woman. The pallid knight herself could waltz into the bar and he'd believe she was there to sit on his lap and listen to bawdy stories. The pallid knight. I think I courted her once. She hated being called that. I'm just analysing the facts. The facts are that one of us stinks of cheap ale and desperation, while the other has a long and illustrious career. She tilts her head towards you. Consider well which is a more credible source. Aye, a canny sort, nae to be trusted. Indeed. Surely there's someone else you can ask about all this. I'm but a humble actor. You're connected to 3 disappearances that you claim to know nothing about. Then what else do you expect me to say on the subject? She sighs and turns her face to the sky. If you'll excuse me, I have a performance to attend to. The young man steps up next to you, his gaze fixed on the other actors, his voice low. Meet me at Lumdala's house. I know what's going on. He claps his hands and whistles to the other actors. Well done! Well done indeed! Your time has come, Sigram. Your life is at an end. Oh, Lafton, she calls to me, the pallid knight. And you have such poor luck with women as it is. I cannot die yet. My children! What of my children? Ah, we've had that one before. Right, let us make our way over to Lumdala's house. I had a feeling that if we were too loud about all of that, we wouldn't have had someone step up. And indeed, our cautiousness was rewarded. Now, Lumdala's house is over there. It's quite a nice house. Lumdala is an actor, after all. They're good at playing the role of the innocent party. But we know they're not innocent. There's something going on here. But what does this man know? This man that's offered some information. How awful is this going to be? Let's save before we find out. That seems like a good idea. I should definitely save. Alright, let's go. A young man appears before you, trembling and excited. You! I saw you with Lumdala, by the amphitheatre. Look, I don't know what your business with her is, but I want out of this mess. I just came by to grab my things. Just let me leave, all right? Take a breath. Calm down. Tell me what's going on so I can help. He nods, filling his lungs. Thank you, but there's not much time. Lumdala's out to get me, and I need to get out of here. Maybe out of a city. Kadal reaches slowly into a satchel and produces a small key. This opens the door behind you. There's a passage in there leading down to a theatre. He shudders. It's easier if you see it for yourself. He licks his lips. Since I've helped you, I want your promise that you'll leave my name out of this. He wouldn't be the first man to follow a dark soul down a dark path. If it helps us solve this, perhaps this information is worth a few kind words. Do I let him go? If I don't, this will definitely get ugly. This is a man who's feeling remorseful, and he wants to do something right and leave before the consequences hit him. Those consequences being Lumdala. In the end, Liren will look at this and realise that if she decides to drag this out, she'll lose precious time to look at this theatre. I won't mention you. Thank you, and good luck. He doesn't look you in the eye. Let us investigate the hidden theatre. It's unlocked. You should probably be running, Kadal. Oh no, this is not good. Assorted plays from all over the world fill these shelves. That's not good that this is rolled up. Oh, we are gonna, before we do anything though, take everything we can. Because this isn't counted as stealing. Yep, take that.
Not sure how I feel about
I
this.
can unlock this too. Which leads to this room. Nestled between tin helms and breastplates are a handful of daggers that feel too sharp to be props. Oh. Yeah, that's a real sword. That's a real sword. I have a sinking feeling that this is going to be really... Ah, we've looted the rest of this place. We just didn't loot here.
I'm here.
Is there anything hidden away? Let's have a quick look. Anything that I wouldn't find without... No. Okay. Let's... Oh! I've done that again. I keep doing that.
Yes?
Let's head down. And likely regret it. And likely regret it. Oh no! Oh no! Look at this. Someone can see us, apparently. Oh, it's a little hidden area here. In the... Oh, hello. In the catacombs. Oh, and that... That opens up the... Oh. A simple silken scarf is crumpled on the filthy flagstones. Essence radiates from it like heat. The closer you get to it, the more you feel a confusing mixture of joy, surprise, and pain. Pick up a scarf. You hold the scarf and focus on it, and the world around you shifts. Something about you shifts too. The smooth fabric is still in your hands, but you're in a small yet cozy house. And Laura is looking from the scarf back to you, asking if you like it. She's smiling because the answer is written on your face. That was 4 years ago, but you still wear the scarf on days like today. After all, you wore it the first day you met the actress with silvered eyes, so who's to say it won't bring you luck again tonight? It's nestled around your throat, soft and warm and comforting. You're halfway through the third act, and you can feel the audience's eyes on you, hungry and attentive. You were nervous at first when the woman brought you down here. You wonder what kind of show you'd signed up for, but this has gone far better than you'd have hoped. You reach the end of your monologue, and the scarf tightens around your neck. It chokes the final line from your throat, which is embarrassing, because your debut was going so well, but when you try to pull the scarf away, it only tightens further. You're confused, and you look to the audience, expecting someone to rush to your rescue. Then you see their eyes, and that hungry, attentive look, and you understand. The stage fades to black. The scarf falls from your hand and flutters to the ground, but Cora's soul lingers, stuck between a familiar token and a question. It wants to know, but it wants to retreat. You had your sister's love and the courage to follow your dreams. Take comfort in that as you find your way to the next life. The soul glows with warmth before fading back into the fabric of the scarf. Oh! Lumdala emerges from the shadows, her silvered eyes glowing in the darkness. Well, well, if it isn't our friend from Dunrid Row. What do you want? She gives you an appraising look. I have a proposition. Mm-hmm. If she offers you a role, it better be a lead. Dear! I'm listening. I stage my performances for certain wealthy patrons. One in particular would make a valuable catch. You agree to a truce, and I'll give you his name. Oh? Explain why this is a better deal for me. Think of it this way. I only feed a demand. I'm offering you the man whose money and connections made my performances possible in the first place. We're gonna say yes. If we don't say yes, we won't get to the bottom of why this is happening. Who's doing it? We need to investigate further. Dealing with Lumdala is only going to deal with a symptom of the actual problem. Alright, I'll do it. Excellent. The man you're looking for is Lord Gadaman. Find him in Brackenbury yourself, or report him to the authorities. It makes no difference to me. Now it's time we made our exit. I've got a more dramatic ending in mind. And that's fighting you!
Hey.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm here.
Have gun!
What?
Have gun!
How may I
also, have... Ooh, you have actor, lots of actors here. You're probably a spellcaster.
Following your
In
lead.
fact, I imagine
Your thoughts
you
must
are
flow deep
the most
indeed.
dangerous threat. So, you get a bunch of blasts right away.
Hey.
And you're going over there.
Mo-
Ha-ha! Yep, you're just gone. Perfect. Lumdala has very little health now.
Aye?
So the next thing we do is we blast Lumdala with this. That. And
Hey.
that. And Lumdala is about to
Yes.
get a bullet to the
Yes.
face. What? There we go. Oh, Lumdala lost her composure in the final scene. Right, we can start blasting here.
Hey.
Okay, you do that. You're gone.
Your thoughts must flow deep.
You're gone. Now there's only two of you. And soon there's about to be a lot less than two of you. You're doing that.
Following your
You're
lead.
doing that. Would you like to see one of my theatre tricks? You called? That we did. Rattle the crowd. We can do that. Aha!
Hey.
Help! I appear to be caught in a glitch. Oh, I'm no longer caught in a glitch. We totally helped. That you did. Alright,
Yes.
let's do some looting. There's a lot. Ooh, there's a ring here. A ring of protection. Not bad. Well, all this goes here. You have one ring. Well, we're about to give you another ring, and that is a ring of protection. So, I want... Is it in here? Yes, it is. Ring of protection. You can have that. Perfect. And now...
I'm here.
it is time for us to go and confront that person about what they were doing and why. Did we get a point of deception for what we just did? I don't know. Nope. We still have honest, benevolent. Benevolent 4. We are very benevolent and incredibly honest. Now, we know what happened. So, unfortunately, all those people that have gone missing, they are dead. I had a feeling they'd be dead. Now, nighttime is the perfect time to go to Brackenbury and find that person. Are they going to be out and about? They might be. And I bet they're going to try and buy my silence in one way or another. I'm not going to agree to that. So, where is this person? Oh, hello! There's this person. They are right here.
You're quite friendly, aren't you?
Hello.
Lord Gadaman's robes are of a simple, modest cut. Unlike the nobles around him, he wears only one gold ring. He looks at you with a kind and welcoming expression. So, you're the newcomer who's been so busy around Defiance Bay. It's a pleasure to meet you. Who are you? I'm a noble here in Brackenbury, but please don't judge me too harshly. He laughs. My forebears were successful merchants in the days of Duke Hadrat, and I have the honor of heading philanthropic projects in the current administration. I spend a lot of my time out here, trying to get my peers more involved in charity work, but many of them only set foot in Ondra's gift to visit that brothel. I know about your involvement with the Revel of Stars. You... what? A sheen of sweat appears on his smooth forehead. Gods, look, I know it sounds heinous, but please, hear me out. Say your piece. He pauses. When he speaks again, his voice sounds dry and cracked. It's sickness. Some evil polluting my soul. I tried everything, but watching Lumdala's performances soothes me in ways those treatments at the sanitarium never can. His eyes are distant, transfixed. There's something about watching a person's last moments, seeing the instant the soul departs for the next life. When I was young, I'd go hunting with my father and watch deer fall to his arrows. But now... His face contorts to bitterness. The gods in their infinite wisdom made me this way. I manage my condition the best I can, and meanwhile I help the less fortunate. Whatever I can do to pay this penalty on my soul. I don't expect you to condone my actions, but don't turn me in. I have to believe that one day, if I continue to work for the greater good, the gods will remove this burden from me. For as many people as I've hurt, I've helped 100 more. Tell it to Dunwood Row. I'm turning you in. Do what you feel you must. But I won't see my family's name dragged through the mud. Before you can react, Gadaman flips back the bezel of a large engraved ring. He throws his head back and tosses the contents into his mouth. No sooner does he swallow than he pitches forward, clawing at his throat as his mouth gapes in silent agony. Within seconds, he is dead.
I'm here. I'm here.
And with that, I think we have figured out all we need to. All we need to. So, let us quickly head back to Dunwood Row and report on our discoveries about Lumdala and about Lord Gadaman. And the fact that both of them are dead. We were never going to let Lord Gadaman get away with it. Just like we weren't going to let Lumdala get away with it. So, off we go here. I have some news for you.
I'm here.
It's not good news.
Good day to you.
Back with news, perhaps? I found the missing people. Well, yes, you've been all over Defiance Bay since last we spoke. His alert eyes search you. What did you find? A lot, actually. A woman named Lumdala has been staging performances in which actors are murdered. Lord Gadaman is one of her most prominent patrons. Something big. I knew it. I'll send my men after them right away. Things got messy, I'm afraid. Curran's brow furrows. Most unfortunate. No doubt they would have enlightened us with many intriguing connections. We'll just have to gather what we can from any remains you've left. You've been a resourceful investigator, and your shrewdness has helped resolve a most troublesome case. It saved many lives, I'm sure. It was worth it to put a stop to those crimes. Curran grins. I appreciate your zeal. Take this as payment for your services. No payment is necessary. His eyes widen. Most generous of you. Dunred Row will long remember this. As will I. Curran shakes your hand. And should you decide that lengthy investigations and low pay are your style, there's a place for you at Dunred Row. Thanks!
I'm here.
I think. Yeah, we could have dealt with this in a not-so-messy manner. But I wasn't about to let them all get away scot-free. Wasn't about to let them all get away scot-free. And when we come back, folks, we've got one more thing to do. And that is to tell the people who reported the missing persons that sadly they were all killed. Could I have been more subtle about those investigations? Absolutely. But I get the feeling that Lumdala and Lord Gadaman would have made themselves very scarce had I have not interceded. But still, no more people will go missing. No more people will go missing, at least. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. As when we come back, we'll tell those people the bad news. And then we'll go to Deerford. And see if we can follow that lead we got from Maleddin Key. Fingers crossed we can. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.